is in my heart, so I'll sleep on the ground, 'cause I just can't figure it out. I'm all alone with no friends, but boy, I ain't been lonely. I've been down to the river, and I saw a ghost sitting in the train car. He said he too was lost, just like us all. Well, if we don't hop this train, we will die and turn into dust, hoping that our ghostly friends will guide our youth. I said, what do we do? And he said, here's what I got for you.
Hey everybody, it's Doug here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to our continued spooky game events for October with our playthrough of Vagrant Song. It has been played through a bunch of times on other channels, and I just thought I'd give it a try. I had it in my collection for a while, and I don't know why I hadn't put it on the table. It's right down my alley. Boss Battler, co-op, so much fun. Anyway, we're going to get right back into it. I don't recall any particular errors or mentions of errors from the last episode, so we're just going to continue on and start to take our turns. Now, we did complete the last round. I moved the round marker. That's where we stopped. The turned faces are sure turning our faces. We're getting a little unhealthy. I'm going to have to do some healing this turn. I think is going to be a focus so that we can get back on track. Even though the goal, we're 1 point away from breaking the turned faces, we're going to get right into it, see if we can do that, but also get some healing done. We need our revivalist to do a lot of healing if possible. Of course, the dog, I think, is going to be the one to break our haint and do that for a turn. Now, what's good about that is that also then stops the turn of the haint, the ghost. So that will be very, very helpful for us. Okay, let's get on with it. Which is going to lead me to my first action. We're going to actually take the runaway. Now, the runaway, both the runaway and our songsmith have the shakes. Basically, our movement is lowered by 1. I don't know if that affects the pup, but I don't think it matters too much. I think we're going to be okay there. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that, and we're going to make a move because the puppy has to move to be able to hit the haint. And then we also have this gumption. Your pup can perform this skill for each success. Target gains 1 humanity for each vagrant or pup adjacent to. Okay, we're not going to do that. We're just going to do a normal. I think we're going to spend the last 2 tokens of hers actually on hitting the haint, and that's it. I think this is important because it'll skip its turn then, and it won't go running over her, and everybody's going to gain back humanity. That's super critical. Unfortunately, we got this candle right here, and it may run through people to get to it. We'll have to see, but I think this is too important because then the haint will skip its turn, and we'll move on to somebody else. Maybe we can get some more healing done first. All right, let's do that because the runaway's down to 3, and so is the songsmith on their track. So we want to make them heal. Though we do want to get an injury because we get 2 injuries. We do get the ritual. However, we want to heal those injuries back, and those require apples. I think there's only a couple in the bag, and one of them's already on this board. I'm surprised we have not cycled this yet. We're 1 away from cycling it here, here, and here, but we'll see. Okay, let's do this. The first thing that's going to happen is the pup is going to move. I think we're going to go 1, 2, as a movement of 4. I don't know that this affects. Okay, we're here. 1, 2, 3. It doesn't matter. We still can get there within 3, right? So then we're going to attack the haint with 2 dice. We need a 5 or better. Actually, I put that on the wrong thing. I meant to put that with the pup. We need 3 or better. So we got 2 dice. We need 3 or better. We only need 1 to break the haint for the first time. Well, we got 2. That's good. Now, I don't think that carries over. I think I'll look it up, but I think once we do hit the break, it automatically happens. We're going to go take care of that, and we're going to not only skip the haint's next action, but everybody's going to get a humanity back. That is very important right now. And then we're going to go check out what happens next. Okay, so when we break, we move the break down 1. We have to do it again to win, but then we're going to have an event come up, event 7. Let's check that out and see what happens when we break the haint for the first time. Hopefully something good, right? Okay, the whole damn train starts to shake like a wet dog. That can't be good. Each vagrant rolls one bone and resolves an effect based on the value rolled. Then remove event 7. Okay, wow, that's not what I wanted to see, but we're going to do that. Okay, so first we'll get out the dice bowl. Let's put it right here. We're going to roll one die for the... We'll start with the runaway since it's her turn. She rolled a 3. A 3 is going to be move towards the round side. Move 3 towards the round side. That's okay. I'm okay with that. We'll do that in a minute. Then we're going to roll for the revivalist next. The revivalist rolls a 2. I think that's going to be the... Everybody's spooked. No, he's spooked, which is different than the shaken one. So we'll look at that in a second. And then last but not least, we have the Songsmith. A 1. He is also spooked. He is now spooked and the other thing as well. That's not good. I was just hoping they'd move. Wow, I rolled really badly there. So the runaway moves round side. So we're going to go 1. She's got a movement of 3. She can only move 2. Oh, God, that's actually not good. Oh, no, she can move. No, she can only move 2. She'll have to move to where the candle is, I guess, because that's the only way she can go. This turned out to be not so great. That's wonderful, but we're not done yet. It says if a vagrant would move, would end a move to an edge or terrain, that vagrant stops their movement and loses 3 humanity. Well, it didn't move into. It didn't move. She just moved up to it. It didn't move her into it. When a haint breaks, skip the next haint turn, and all vagrants gain 1 humanity. We did that. The turn faces also have the extra effect when they break that allows a vagrant to rummage 1 if they choose. We're of course going to do that. Everybody's still got room in their rummage to be able to rummage, so that's okay. So we're going to rummage for the Songsmith. Well, do the runaway first, because that's what we... More salt for the runaway. That's going to allow her to get rid of one of her things, I believe. We got nails for the revivalist. Those are good and helpful. And then we got an apple for the Songsmith. Okay, now we can allow the Songsmith to maybe take that hit, and we'll use that apple. Now the Songsmith is full of tokens. Cannot take any more rummage tokens at all. That actually ends up, so it wasn't the worst thing in the world, but it wasn't great either. So we got spooked and we got both of that, the shakes and spooked. The spooked one is, we got to get rid of that. It requires salt to get rid of, so the runaway can get rid of hers, but the Songsmith is going to have to stay away until he can figure that out. He needs salt to do that. He does not have salt, he has nails. But we can use the... we get rid of the other effect with iron nails, which the Songsmith does have. So they're going to be spending some tokens. That is for sure. Okay. Next up, we're going to go with the revivalist. Now, the runaway can't do that now because her turn is over. That was her turn. Well, actually, I guess her turn's not over. You're allowed to spend 1 token per turn. I think she will spend this. We'll put this up here. That means we're closer to a cycle, and that is going to get rid of her condition. So she can move as normal, which is probably pretty good. Okay, now we'll move on to the revivalist. Revivalist, his nails don't do anything good because he's got the wrong condition. Wait. The shakes are removed by nails. So spooked, which is the one he has, is removed by salt. Okay, so what we're going to do with the revivalist, let's go take a look at his board. We know we want to do some healings, just how. And the haint actually goes back to 0 on the track. I gotta look it up still to see. I might have 1 more damage on them, 1 more humanity when they break. I don't know if it stops there or not. I'll check. Okay. Let's do this with the revivalist. We got selfless. When you would gain humanity, you may have a vagrant within 2 range gain humanity instead. Oh, instead. I don't know if... Well, he's at 8. He's okay. But so soothing him, if you roll any doubles for this action, you gain 2 humanity. Then each successful target gains 1. I think we're going to put... It's got a range of 2. Can't heal the... We can heal the runaway. The runaway is in the worst shape. So I think we're going to do this. We're going to put 2 tokens here to heal up the runaway a bit. And then for our last action, I think we're not in range of the haint, so we can't attack the haint. Well, we could rummage. I think we're going to do that. We're going to spend our last action to rummage. He's not going to move. He's going to stay right where he's at. Oh, wait, he's got to be... If he ends up within 2, maybe he moves away. Yeah, we're going to move away from the haint right now, I think. Now, the haint's probably going to go that direction. I think I'm going to take a chance and do the rummage. I think because if I can get some salt and get rid of that thing, and then we'll cycle our tokens again, which would be useful. Okay, so we've got our plan. Okay, 2 bones of healing on the runaway. We'll put this right here. I think you can see it. Yeah, 2 bones of healing on the runaway. Let's see what we get here. A 6 and a 5. That's fantastic. The 6 allows us to, if you rolled any doubles for this action, you gain 2 humanity. Now he's already at 8. I can give a lot to the runaway at this moment in time, which we're going to do. So first off, we're going to take this action. That's 2 humanity for the runaway. That's going to put the runaway up to a 6. And then, since he's already an 8, I think we're going to heal the runaway again using his selfless ability. When you would gain humanity, you may have a Vagrant within range to gain that humanity instead. That is going to be the runaway, putting her up to 8 as well. Very effective healing for the revivalist. Of course, now he won't be able to use his soothing him next turn. That's okay. And then we're going to rummage. Now the haint is going to go now. It only skips its 1 action, not its whole turn. So we got to break it again, and then we'll be okay. Oh, he got salt. Okay, that is fantastic. And as his turn, we could spend 1. We're going to do that, and then we're going to be able to cycle our track here. I don't think it does anything with the haint. It might. So we're going to do that to get rid of this terrible, terrible spooked condition. And then we're going to see what happens when we cycle, because we're going to cycle. Let's go make sure we do that in the right order, but I believe it is going to happen right now. There is a cycle effect called No Turning Back. Vagrants in the same car move 1 towards the turn faces. That's not great, but not terrible either. Vagrants adjacent to the turn faces gain spooked. Nobody will be adjacent. Oh, wait, the dog? Well, the dog can't... I get a little confused on the dog. Spooked means with your range 2, you take 2 humanity. Does that mean if the dog is in range 2, the runaway takes 2 humanity? I don't know. That would be very, very bad. That'd be bad. So we just healed her. But maybe that's the case. I don't think so. It says the pup takes no damage, right? So when you look at the pup, it says the pup cannot be haunted or use rummage tokens. No, it doesn't say. Okay, the runaway player may place coins on the pup to use its ability general actions. The pup cannot be haunted or use rummage tokens. But that doesn't help me. I'm going to have to look in the book on that, I think. We'll see. Hold on. Okay, they do have shared humanity, so this is going to happen. All right, so basically we're breaking the turn faces. When the turn faces breaks, or not break, a cycle track rather, we're cycling because we just filled up the cycle track. And it says, no turning back now. Vagrants in the same car move 1 towards the turn faces. The vagrants adjacent to the turn faces get spooked. Okay, so we just got rid of a spook condition. We're going to put it right back. And it doesn't say that they lose humanity. It just says they get spooked. Yeah, okay. And then each person, because he's already adjacent, he'll move here. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yep, she's going to have to move there. And then he will move here. Okay. And that means that we then cycle the bag. Everything goes back in the bag for our cycle track. Okay. I also need to look at when we break, do we continue to, is the damage stop? I still have to look at that. Not going to matter at the moment, so I haven't done it. But we have cycled our bag. Now the haint's going to go. Yeah, sadly we ignore any additional hits that the haint would have taken when the haint breaks, so we're back to 0. Okay, that was a revivalist turn. So now we're going to draw a token and see what happens with the haint here. We got a lot of tokens in the bag. I'm trying to shuffle them really, really well. What do we get? We get nails. So what is nails going to do? We're going to put that on the track, and we're going to go to our thingy here. Roll and tumble. Vagrants in range 2 lose 2 humanity, then move 1 away from the turn faces. Okay, we got 2 of those. We got the pup and him. So they're going to both lose 2 humanity. Revivalist is down to 6, and the runaway's down to 6. And then they're going to move 1 away from the turn faces. The turn faces did not need to move to do that, so I think that's that. So we're going to go 1 and 1 there. Okay. That should be it, if I'm not mistaken. Because remember, when they're moving, unless it tells them move towards or move that, they're moving towards their attack target. So they didn't need to move. The pup was right there. They just would have done this, right? So that's that. Okay, that is the end of that action. Now we're going to go to the Songsmith, I believe, who is at a 4. I think we need to... Can we get to the point where we can do some damage? I got lots of bad stuff going on. We're going to spend the nails to... we'll put that on the track. Got 2 nails on the track now to get rid of this condition so that we can move. I believe that's the correct one. I'm just going to double check that. The shakes is removed by the iron nails. Yes, so we have done that. I got to make sure to look at these rituals. There's wound. As a team, remove 2 haint effects to complete the ritual. Oh, okay. This will be our second haint effect that we've removed. Might have been our third. So I think we have just completed this ritual right here. As a team, remove 2 haint effects to complete the ritual. We removed one from the runaway, one from the revivalist, actually, and one from the songsmith. So this is actually our third. The turn faces gains 5 humanity, gain 1 coin to use during the camp phase. Okay, we got to remember that. We'll turn that up, and the reward right now is that the haint gains 5 humanity. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we only need 5 more to go to break it again. I think we're going to win this event because of that. But I want to turn over the other rituals too, if we can. We got First Blood, and then Long Stretch to the Lonely Road. If the turn faces moves from train car A to C or C to A. We did have that, right? Did we ever make it to A? I'll have to review. I think we've done this. Because we went all the way to the brake side, and then we went all the way. I think we only got into this car. I believe we did come up to this car. Anyway, I mean, we would win if we did, if that's true. I should go back and review the last 2 episodes. Did we ever make it all the way into this car? Doesn't have to be the end, just into the car. I'm going to go look at some footage and see if that's true. I'll be right back. I did check this, and we would have completed this ritual. It says Long Stretch on the Lonely Road. We made it all the way to here with the haint. That would have triggered this. I should have paid more attention to these. It says if the turn faces move from train car A to C or C to A in a single turn. Oh, single turn. Did not happen. It did happen in a single turn. Went all the way from there to here in a single turn. I think that's intentional because it only works in this particular thing. We would have gone. I'm going to double check that too just to be sure that that's the case. But if it's true, we would gain 5 humanity. That would break the haint. And then all vagrants gain 2, and we would get a coin during the camp phase. Let me go check that. So yeah, that's right. The haint came all the way from the brake side, from over here, all the way to down here in 1 turn. So that would break the haint again. I hate to break the game or anything, but I want to make sure we're playing it correctly. And I was wondering, I said, this scenario is feeling a bit hard for something that's supposed to be the starter scenario. And that would put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and break the haint again. However, I think that I'm going to leave it at 5, and I'm going to tell you why. Because I think it would have broke before that, and we would have lost at least 3 humanity. So maybe I think I'll leave it at 5 and say we did do this. But I will take the other benefits, which is to give 2 humanity to each of the characters. And then it says all vagrants gain 1 coin in the camp phase. I'll keep that. Now I have his First Blood, but I'm farther away from getting that First Blood ritual. We will take it from there. Okay, the haint has gone. The songsmith's gone. The revivalist. Oh, the songsmith has not gone yet. So we're gonna work with that. Now we don't have the movement penalty, but he's not good at moving. He does have a big range. No line of sight, but a big range on his old medley, and then you've got a little rhythm. Target gains 2 humanity for each success. You may move that target 1 away from you. I mean, it would take me 2 token, 1, 2. I could get within range and line of sight, but for 2 tokens, then I would only have. I could do the little rhythm. It says target gains 2 humanity, move them away. That might be worth it. Since I'm at 6 again, it might be okay. I don't mind if someone breaks right now either, because he has an apple. We also have an extra action. I think we're going to use it. We're going to burn this extra action. So our coins are going to be, let's go take a look at his board. Anyway, I think I fairly squared the humanity track. I feel bad that I missed that. I'm sorry for that. I apologize. But oh, he's still got this, but that's within 2. He'll take damage. Spooked. If you end your turn within range 2 of the turn faces, lose 2 humanity. She can get rid of the salt, but it's going to go first, so we're going to lose 2 humanity. That's okay. We're going to do it. We're going to spend 1, 2. That goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we can't do that. We have to spend more. So we'll have to spend 3 on movement, 1 on, and I'm using the rabbit's foot. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3. Wait, let's do this again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll stop there. Okay, and then we're going to play. Now I know the range is 3, but these things were blocking line of sight for me, so I couldn't do it. So we'll do that. It's got a range of 3. We're going to roll 2 dice, and we got 1 token. Now remember, his special ability is he reduces the effects by 1, so he only needs 4s instead of 5s. When you only put 1 token on something, you get that extra bonus. So that's what he's going to do. He's going to roll 2 dice. He needs a 4 or better, and for each hit, the target gains 2 humanity, and we can move him 1 away. Are you serious? I could have won it right there, or close to won it, but we got nothing. Goose egg. Boom. He's done that twice where he has absolutely epically failed, and he just did it again. Okay, so the Songsmith's ability was null and void. We're going to draw for the haint now. Hopefully we get something not so bad. Nails again. Wow, nails, nails, nails. Okay, so we know what that does. That means the pup and the... God, this is not good. Okay, roll and tumble. The Vagrants in range 2 lose 2 humanity. That's 3 of them. So we're down to 4 on the Songsmith, down to 6 on the Runaway, down to 6 on the Revivalist. And it says then move 1 away from the turn faces. Okay, we'll move 1 that way for him, 1 that way for him, and 1 that way for the Revivalist. Okay, there we go. Now, I should have moved him 1 this way. It wouldn't have mattered because I forgot the candles there. He hasn't gotten to the candle yet, but when he moves, he should move to the candle. He does have 1 movement in this case. He still would have done that attack, but should be here and then 1 more to here. We got to get the Songsmith out of the way. But we're going to end a turn right now, so that's okay. All right, sorry, got to getting used to the rules. First scenario, and I haven't played this before. I want to be clear. Blind playthrough. This is the types of things you're going to run into trying to keep track of all the rules, right? So that's that. All right, that is going to be the end of the Songsmith's turn, and then we did the haint, and we're good. Okay, we're almost ready to cycle this because we're drawing nothing but nails. But that's interesting. So we'll get on to the next round. We're on round 5. Hopefully we complete this before round 6. We still have this 4 event down here and the 6 event up there that we never got to. I might send the Songsmith to get that event and get that done. I also want the Songsmith to break, or to get a wound, and then heal it, and then get a wound again. That's my goal. Okay, because that way we get the last ritual. So I think we're going to start. Let's take all these off the characters. Everything is done with them. We can recycle all of our tokens. And this rabbit foot from the Songsmith is going on the board there. Okay, let's see. We got. I can't do the little rhythm. I can't do soothing hymn again. No, I can't. That was last turn. Okay, let's see what we got here. We got old melody. He can do the old melody. That's a range of 4. 2 dice. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. He's going to start. He's going to do that. You can only just spend 1 token on it, and then we're going to go. We're going to put 2 on movement. And we're going to rummage for 1. Or maybe, I don't want to heal him. We're going to rummage for 1. Because then the next turn I'm going to see if I can get there and investigate that 6 token. That investigation token there. We haven't done it yet. Okay, that's him. So he's going to go now. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our an old medley action. Now remember, we can do that every turn. That does not get stopped. Because I only put 1 token on it, he only needs 4s. For each success, the target gains 1 humanity. Let's see if he can get any 6. He cannot. What a waste of a character. I swear to God. Oh, well. Okay, then he's going to move to 1, 2, and then he's going to rummage for 1. Man, he hasn't done anything, I think, in that regards to the haint, anytime he's used his ability. Oh, how'd that end up there? Oh, oops. That's not. Let's get the actual correct token. It is a candle this turn, not a nail. Okay. Shaking hands. Target Vagrant will be probably the Runaway. Let's see. Loses 2 humanity. If this wounds the Vagrant, that Vagrant gains the shakes. Okay, so I think does not have the shakes, has the spooks. Let me just look at that. So I got to look at targeting again. This is the biggest, I think the biggest challenge is determining where the haint goes. So special priority, no. Action specific, this is action specific. No. Okay, candle. It's going to the candle, right? So it's going to move 3 to the candle. So it's going to go through her, 1, 2, 3 to the candle. We'll take the candle and put it here. And now it's in between those two. Great. Okay, and then the next target would be the most wounded, which is going to be, I can pick and choose. They're both the same, right? So we move through the runaway, so the haunt is going to do what? Haunted effect is goosebumps, lose 1 humanity. Okay, so she's down to 5, and then she's going to lose 2 more. I'm going to pick her to lose 2 more. She's down to 3, and I think, and then she gets the shakes, which she does not have. Okay, the shakes is the one where you don't move as well. Okay, so she's got salt though. She can take care of it. And then that is going to be the end of his turn. Let's actually take the runaway's turn now, I think. She is going to, I think, man, I got to get damage on this guy. I can't damage him now. I should have taken my win and used that ritual. But I can do, who's a good boy? I can put 1 there. We can move 8. I can, no, not good right now. We're going to move for 1. We're going to take 1 movement. Question is, do I try and punch him for some humanity? I mean, we're close. We got halfway there to the final break that we need to do. I guess because we can do that before we move. Not worried about healing right now. I actually want somebody to get injured because of that ritual. So I think we'll put the 2 tokens on that. We're going to spend salt to get rid of one of those. I've got to remember which one it is again. The salt is going to get rid of the spooked condition. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's right. So, okay, we're going to get rid of the salt, and we're going to get rid of this spooked condition so she won't take any more damage, which I think is super, super important. Yeah. Okay. From that. Okay, now she's going to attack. Maybe that with that, I think I want to move away. Okay, we're going to get 2 dice. We need a 5 or better to do a point of humanity to the hate. Let's see if we can do anything. No. Oh my gosh, guys, come on. And then 1. Her movement is 3. 2, 3. She moves over there. Okay. That's it, though. God, we're not doing anything. This is terrible. And he's standing next to the healer, not the attackers. Great. Okay, let's see what we draw. We get nails again. I think we're gonna 2, 3, 4. No, 1 more nail and it goes. But nails are going to be Vagrant in range 2, lose 2 humanity. That's only going to be the Revivalist. Then move 1 away from the turn faces. Okay, so the Revivalist, it does not have to move to do this attack. It's right there. So that's going to put the Revivalist at 4, and we're going to move him 1 away. Now, he does have the ability to give humanity back to targets with his healing. It says any. The Soothing Hymn, the Soothing Hymn attacks the haint. We should do that, right? Yeah. I think I may have done that on a player. I don't think that's the way it's supposed to work. But I think we're okay. Again, still learning. I feel like I'm making some mistakes in this one, and I apologize. But they're not super critical mistakes. I could have used the copal incense instead and accomplished much the same thing. Except for the 2 humanity. Well, yeah, I think we're okay. We're clear. Because either way, he would have broke because of either the ritual or that. So I think in the end, it doesn't affect the game at all. But that's that. So now we are going to move on to the ritualist, or revivalist, who's the only person that hasn't gone. Man, we really need to do some damage. That's just a given. I don't know how, though. It seems like we're not doing that. Copal incense. No, the selfless thing would have allowed me to do what I did. That was fine in that regard. Copal incense, for each success, target gains 1 humanity, and that's any target, and you may move 1 target. I like that. I think we're going to do that. Let's go look at his board. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do, I think we're just going to do all 3 here. 1, 2, 3, and try and get 3. That's targets of 4. And it says for each success, target gains 1 humanity, and you may move that target 1 space. We're going to do all of that right now. On the haint, actually, because We need to do damage. And again, I'm not worried about having somebody get wounded right now, just as long as a bunch of people don't get wounded. Okay, let's do this, and we can always heal. Oh, look at that. There we go. 2 exploding boxcars and a 3. The 3 will not do it, so we'll take that out. We get 2 more rolls. 2 5, so that's going to be 4 humanity, and I can move the Haint 4. 4 humanity, that's going to put it up to 9. I just need 1 more. Oh, man. The Haint is up to 9 now. I don't know, I kind of think that the Revivalist has been the MVP. Let's see, and I'm going to be able to move the Haint 4. What do I want to do with the Haint? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to move him. Wait, let's go. 1. No, she's spooked. No, she's not. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll move the Haint right there. Get it away from the Revivalist. Okay. And that's going to be, that was the Revivalist's entire turn. That was an effective turn, though. And I'm not, I guess, I'm not adjacent, so I can't use the nails to remove the thing from the runaway. But that's okay. No, wait. I don't want to move 1, 2, 3. Okay, it's 3 away from the Songsmith, so we're not going to take that extra damage, though. If we do, that's okay. The Haint is going to draw nails, so we're going to cycle, too, this turn. Well, in fact, we're going to do that right now. But we did get nails, and then we're going to cycle our track. Remember what the cycle effect is? No turning back. Vagrants in the same train car move 1 towards the turn faces, then vagrants adjacent to the are spooked. Okay, well, I think we're already spooked. Nope. That's not good. Okay, well, he's not adjacent. He'll move 1 there. That's not adjacent, but he will take damage if he ends his turn there. She will move 1 this way. He will move there, there. She will get spooked. So she is going to get spooked again. That was bad. Okay, and then what else does it do? This is the, by the way, this is the cycle effect, not the nails thing. We're going to do that too. So we're going to do this, put all the tokens back in the bag and shake them up, and then everybody gets a free rummage because that's the scenario thing when we have a cycle effect. Okay, so the Songsmith will get what? Songsmith will get another apple. He's got both apples. Wow, those are the things that heal wounds. A candle for the runaway and a lucky rabbit's foot for the revivalist. Okay, not bad. All right, now we're going to do the nails, which is roll and tumble. Vagrants in range 2 lose 2 humanity and move 1 away. That is going to be 1, 2, 1. These 2. So the Songsmith is going down to a 2. The revivalist is going down to a 1. The runaway is going down to a 1. And they're the only 2 that are in range 2. And then they're going to move 1 away. And again, the Haint does not have to move to do this. They're right there in front of their face, and they're the wounded ones anyway. So move 1 away from the turn faces. That's fine. Move there. Move there. Okay, that's it. All right, now we get to, everybody's gone, so we're going to move up to round 6. We're on round 6. Let's take all of the tokens off of our characters and see if we can end this storyline. We got 1 more to break it. See what happens. Who can do things the easiest? I really want to get this token right here. So, okay, we're gonna for the Songsmith. Man, I need to attack him. He's gonna get another action and probably kill the runaway unless I can heal the runaway faster. Well, it's just 1 injury. We'll do that because we do want to get 2 injuries potentially. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna take the Songsmith. The Songsmith is going to do a move and an investigate and a heal to heal himself 1, I guess. I don't think it matters. That's not smart. I think the smart thing is to do he can hold 3 items, so we're going to do a rummage. Okay, that's that. So we're going to move to here. We're going to investigate. Our investigate is a 4, so we need a 4. I only got 1 token. But remember his ability, whenever you only put 1 token on a skill, it reduces it by 1, so I just need a 3, but I only get 1 die. 2 dice at a 4, 1 die at a 3, I don't know which is better. Of course he failed. Of course he failed. He fails everything. So we didn't do that, and then we're going to rummage. At least that doesn't require a die roll for the Songsmith. Okay. We get salt. That's good. We can remove the thing that's going to make him lose 2 damage at the end of his turn. Okay, we did not succeed at what we wanted to do there. Wonderful. And then the Haint's going to go. God, the Songsmith, it's like when I get to him, for some reason I roll bad. And everybody else, like the Revivalist, had an epic roll. Okay, a candle for the paint. Let's see what happens with the candle. That is shake hands. Target Vagrant. So Vagrant special. Target Vagrant will probably... Oh, it's going to end up being the Runaway. Yeah, it's going to end up being the Runaway. So it is going to move 3, and then it says if this wounds the Vagrant, the Vagrant is shaken. Target, yeah, so it's going to go here. She's going to lose. She's actually going to become wounded. Oh, that says if she wounds, they gains the shakes. So we wouldn't have gained the shakes from that. It's wounded, but becomes wounded, and that's it. And already had the shakes because I made a mistake with that. I gotta need to pay attention. Okay, but I think we're gonna take which skill do I want to not do actually? Gumption might be more valuable right now. I only have to do one. She's going to spend all 3 of her tokens hitting the guy because I'm not going to keep trying to get these stories. So we're going to flip that over. Then she's her turn. So she's going to go 1, 2, and she goes back to 10 now, but she's wounded. She's going to do all 3 things on her attack. She needs a 5 or better. We only need 1, so we're going to try and see if we can get a 5 or better. We're not going to be the Songsmith, are we? We are not. We got 1. Whoo! And that was enough to break the Haint again. So. Let's go check that out. A few mistakes in this episode. I apologize. I'm still, like I said, first scenario, still learning. We do get to do this 0. We're going to get the storyline right here. Event 0. The wooden beams that make up the train car walls begin to shift and slide outward, creating makeshift windows in the walls. But instead of seeing the wilderness or a train yard outside, all you see are bright blue faces looking in, grinning wide. From now until the end of the scenario, the first Vagrant to take a turn each round loses 4 humanity. Remove event 0. Well, wait. Do I have to break him again? I guess I have to break him one more time? I'm going to look that up. I'm not sure. Let me look up the breaking, because, well, that's weird. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that was bad. We did break that. Now the Haint's going to lose this turn. That's good. But we are going to take that scenario event where we lose 4. Was it from now on until the end of the scenario? The first Vagrant to take a turn each round loses 4 humanity. So that's not great, but that will get us to our other ritual. We do have to break him one more time. Bummer. So he goes back to 0. And we got to go again. That's bad. Okay, the Revivalist gets to go. Revivalist is not healthy either. No one's healthy. I did the Copal Incense last turn, so I can't do that this turn. I can do the Soothing Hymn. It's got a range of 2, so I'd have to move. Whoever goes first, so this is the end of the round, so no one's going to take that this turn. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to move him, and then, gosh, do I heal? He's at 4. Or do I do the Soothing Hymn? The Soothing Hymn has the ability to do a lot. So we're going to do the Soothing Hymn for 2 more. That's got a roll of 4. Hopefully we can get that. And then let's do that. So he's going to move 2. He's going to move 3, actually. Let's do that. 1, 2, and then we're going to spend the nails this turn to help out our friend, the Runaway, who's got lots of stuff on her, like lots of uncool stuff on her. So remember that I can remove with the nails. I can remove the shakes, which limit her movement. We'll do that. That is gone from her, so that's good. And then we're going to continue our movement. No, we're then going to do our attack, our ability, because it's only got a range of 2. Yes, we have to stand right there, and then we'll move 1 more. Okay, let's get the dice bowl out. We're going to roll 2 dice, and we need a 4 or better. A 6 and a 3, that's exploding, and a 5. So we got 2 successes and a 6. So what does that do? If you rolled any doubles for this action, gain 2 humanity. Well, he's going to take that himself. So to 6. He could give it away, but he's only given away the Runaway. It says you can, because his ability is within range 2, he can give health away, but that's it. Okay, then we get to do, then for each success gain 1 humanity, so the Haint goes up to 2 more humanity, and that is going to be the end of his turn. Okay, now the Haint does get to go, I could take an extra action. Do I want to do something else? I don't think so. Oh, and we're going to finish our movement by ending back in the corner there. I could do another die roll with that. We'll wait till next turn. I may need this healing ability pretty good, so pretty seriously. So we'll leave it alone. We're not going to use that this turn. Okay, that's going to be it. Let's take the Haint's turn. Wonder how we get the Haint back to his other side. Okay, Salt. We haven't had Salt on this side with the Haint yet. I think this will be the first one on this particular piece of, on the turned faces but not alone side. Salt. Shoe Fly Shakedown. Vagrants in the same train car gain the shakes. It's all of them. Okay. Great. I just got rid of the shakes for one of them. That sucks. I need to find another token for that. Okay. Everybody's got the shakes. That's peachy. Okay. And then vagrants adjacent to the edge or terrain in any train car lose 2 humanity. That is going to be, again, I don't know if this counts as an edge, but this definitely does. So the revivalist is back to a 4. And the Haint says move 1. He can't move 1 and spook, so he'll just stay there. So he would have attacked. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't say move to in any particular direction. So that's it. I'm assuming this is not a... I don't know, man. I don't know. That seems like that wouldn't be the case. It says vagrants adjacent to an edge or... well, is this an edge? Right here? I'm going to say it is. We're going to end up breaking the Songsmith, or wounding the Songsmith, which we'll get that other ritual. So we'll do that. We're going to do this one because this is every other turn. The other one's every turn. So we're wounded. Puts us back up to 10. That's not bad. And then we are going to then get first blood. After a vagrant suffers a wound. Oh, we would have already done this. Just one wound. Okay, that's okay. That happened this turn anyway. So turn faces gains 5 humanity. That is awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We only need 2 to break him now. Gain 1 coin for use in the camp phase, and that's it. Okay, so no healing on this one. That sucks, but that's okay. All right, that is going to end the round. Yeah, that's the end of the round. So we're going to go back to round 1, and I think we're going to leave it in a cliffhanger and end there. Now, I may go finish this scenario and transition into another one in the next episode. So I didn't want this episode to be too long, so we're going to stop here. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I hope to see you in the next episode of something, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. And again, I apologize for little errors, but I think it's good to see that sometimes because I know a lot of rules, and I still make mistakes reading through the rules when they're a little... I wouldn't say it's clunky. They're not. They're actually pretty clean rules. It's just there's a lot to remember when you're playing solo. I think if you're playing, again, with other players, everybody would remember some of the little things that are happening, but it's okay. We're about to break the Haint again, so we're close. But I'll talk to you in the next episode. Take care and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.